Well, friends, we weren't ready for that, were we? Doctor Who The Giggle, the episode commentary, and Doctor Who Unleashed have now all dropped, and I finished all of it on iPlayer, so let's talk about it. My goodness, is there a lot to talk about? Okay, so we all knew the ending of last week with Wild Blue Yonder, the world's in chaos. We all knew that the toy maker was behind it. The Doctor figures out that it's the toy maker as he goes to confront the toy maker after discovering that Stooky Bill has been embedded in the national TV broadcast for all these years since 1925, just in the background with this Giggle in the background driving the human race mad. The unit has developed these armband things that keep them from being affected by what's going on, so that's how they're all safe. We find out that Mel has been offered a job by Kate, and Mel now works for a unit, which is just brilliant. So the Doctor's obviously very terrified when he realizes that this is the toy maker, tries to get Donna to go back to TARDIS. Donna won't do it. They get sucked into the toy maker's world, and there's a bunch of doors, and they can't find each other for a while, and the Doctor's just terrified looking for Donna. Donna gets confronted by the wife of Spooky Bill, who I can't remember her name. I do apologize for that, but the woman marionette in that scenario, Donna gets confronted by her, and Donna goes and basically says, yeah, you're Spooky Susan. Is it Spooky Susan? Is that it? Well, anyways, you're Spooky whoever you are. Well, I'm Donna, and I think it's time for you to go bye-bye. And literally tears her head off. Only Donna Noble could have done that scene. Only Donna Noble could have done that scene. So then the toy maker shows Donna marionettes of the Doctor's history since they've parted. He shows Amy Pond, he shows Claire Oswald, he shows Bill, and talks about what happened to all three of those ladies. And the Doctor's like, they all survived in one way or another, and the toy maker just very matter-of-factly, very toying with the Doctor says, well, that's all right then. As if to say, it's not all right at all. So then the Doctor challenges the toy maker to a game. The Doctor wins the game. The toy maker wins the game. But then the Doctor points out that he and the toy maker are 1-1 because of their first encounter when the late, great Michael Goth, who was also Alfred, of course, in the 60s Batman series, played the toy maker. He beat him as William Hartnell, that version of the toy maker, so they're 1-1. So toy maker's like, best out of three, of course, must abide by the rules, let's make it 2023, and that's how they end up back in this year. And there's a whole big bombastic musical number with Spice Up Your Life by the Spice Girls, which, come on, that is just the most brilliant choice that they could have made, because that is the quintessential British pop song, but it's underlined scary. There are things happening in that song, so I thought it was a brilliant choice of music, brilliant way to utilize Neil Patrick Harris's talents as an actor. So the musical number finishes. The toy maker goes to the beam, which was meant to stop the broadcast, and they do stop the broadcast. So they stop Spooky Bill from being transmitted. Unit does. But then the toy maker gets onto the beam, and here's where it comes. Toy maker shoots the Doctor, and the Doctor's like, it's time. We see the regeneration energy, but then it's still David's face. And we're all like, okay, what the hell is going on here? To quote the Doctor we're about to see in a minute. And David's like, can you pull, and you, talking to Donna and Mel, who wanted to be with him at his end, his new end and his new beginning. So David's talking to them, and he's like, can you pull on either side? Feels different this time. They pull on David, and out comes Shooty. And for the first time ever in the history of Doctor Who, the Doctor has bi-generated. 14 exist and 15 exist. So it's like, oh my goodness, what the canon, what is happening? And this, of course, is what Russell was talking about in all the interviews and the Doctor Who magazine stuff that came out earlier this week, where he said canon's gonna go straight to you know where, and everything's just gonna get blown up. So 14 is still alive, but 15 is here. 14 and 15 are together. They beat the Twin Maker together, and the 14 goes off and lives with the nobles, and while 15 gets to go off and have his adventures. And I thought it was just brilliant. I thought it was just absolutely the most brilliant ending that could have happened for 14, for David, because we all know that everyone loves David, and we all know that David was going to come back to Doctor Who at some point in some way. So now the door is, of course, open. So 2 different Doctors, 2 different TARDISes. The ramp on the TARDIS, oh my gosh, the ramp on the outside of the TARDIS to get in hit me in the heart so much. It was just so beautifully done. So, yeah, absolutely, truly adored the Giggle. Thank you, Russell. Thank you, David. Thank you, Shooty. Thank you, team. And with that, I will talk to you all soon.